Well, we know that Priti Patel is at the bottom of the league table when it comes to how Conservative members feel about senior Conservative figures in the government. And of course, we have seen the illegal migration scandal get worse year after year after year. And we now have a situation where I truly believe if the Tory government don't get a handle on this and stop the illegal migration crisis across from France on small boats, it will cost them the next election. And we see, for instance, members on the channel, if you do want to become a member, I'll be doing more member readouts. Do hit the join button down below. See the link in the top pin comment. Would appreciate your support. And you get the members badge next to your name. Anita, for instance, hitting out at Priti Patel and Rishi Sunak, saying they've not done the job they were elected to do. Saying, but Boris should also be there with them at the bottom of that Tory member survey. And Clive, another member here on the channel, saying that Boris was warned and warning that Reform UK listening to the public. And I've highlighted this a couple of times now. Reform UK taking a considerable number of 2019 Tory voters already. In that context, then, we have the Nationality and Borders Bill put forward by Home Secretary Priti Patel as the solution to the illegal migration crisis. One of the measures in that, and we've seen the Lords, of course, try and oppose this, but one of the measures in that is for offshore processing of those coming across on small boats. And before we get into this possible announcement from Boris Johnson, please be aware that the situation with illegal migration across from France isn't the same as what we saw last year when, of course, over 28,000 people came across in a single year. It is far, far worse than this year than it was last year or indeed any previous year. As the Times report, more than 4,500 migrants crossing the channel on small boats already this year. That is more than triple the number that arrived by this time in 2021. And indeed, that figure last year was not reached until mid-June. So this situation isn't as bad as last year. It's far, far worse. So in that context, we now see the story, the report in the Times today, that Boris Johnson could be close to making a formal statement about plans to outsource the processing of those coming across to Rwanda. Apparently, the PM wanted to announce a trial of the plans last week. A government source saying that he wobbled after some raised concerns the plans were not ready. Now, it does seem like the government have been asked about this today, and a Home Office spokesperson spoke to Sky News and said, as set out in our new plan for immigration, we are committed to working closely with a range of international partners as we continue to fix our broken asylum system. So look, we'll have to see if this actually happens or not. As I've repeatedly highlighted, outside of the bubble, there is overwhelming British public support for a far tougher approach when it comes to illegal migration. Let me know what you make of this measure. Do you think it would act as a deterrent? Do you support it or not? As ever, I'll keep bringing you the very latest on this and more, guys. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, thanks for watching.